Welcome to the deep dive.
Hello.
Join us as we guide you through some really useful stuff today.
That's right. We're focusing on essential English phrases you'll need when you're navigating a restaurant.
Exactly. Things that make dining out, smoother.
hmm And we've looked at some language learning resources to sort of pull out the key ones.
Yeah, the goal here is pretty simple. Give you the practical phrases to feel, well, more confident when you're eating out in English-speaking places.
Absolutely. No more awkward pointing.
Hopefully not. Okay, so let's set the scene. You've just sat down, you're at the table. What's the first thing you need?
Right. First step, you need to see the options.
The menu.
Exactly. The phrase here is, can I have the menu, please?
Simple, polite.
Very. It's direct, gets the point across, but that please is key. It signals you're ready to look.
It really does set a respectful tone, doesn't it? Right from the start.
It absolutely does. You're
Okay.
making a request, not a demand. It's amazing how those little words like please just change the feel.
Totally agree. Okay, so menu acquired. You've looked it over. Something delicious has caught your eye.
hmm You're ready.
You're ready to commit. How do you signal that?
Well, this brings us to our second key phrase. I'd like to order.
I'd like to order. Okay.
Yeah, it's your clear signal, basically. I've decided, here's what I want.
And that's short for I would, right?
Spot on. It's a contraction. Using contractions like I'd makes your English sound, well, much more natural, more fluid,
Less formal, maybe.
less stiff, definitely. And another subtle point is stressing the word order.
Ah, okay. So I'd like to order.
Exactly. I'd like to order the spaghetti carbonara, for example. It just clarifies your intention right away. It avoids any ambiguity.
Got it. So it's not just I'd like the pasta.
Yeah.
Adding to order makes it crystal clear. Makes sense.
It really does.
Ah.
Okay, next scenario. Let's say the meal was great, maybe too great.
Yeah.
Your eyes were bigger than your stomach.
Happens to the best of us.
It does. And you want to take the rest home. You don't want it to go to waste.
Right. The leftover situation. What's the phrase?
For this, you'll want to ask, can I get this to go?
Can I get this to go? Nice and clear.
Precisely. It tells the server exactly what you want. Pack it up, please.
And I guess the tone matters here too, like asking politely.
Oh, always.
Yeah.
A friendly tone makes any request go down better. But the phrase itself is the functional part.
Okay. So, meal finished, leftover secured, or maybe you finished everything. Time to pay up.
hmm The final step in the dining part, at least.
How do you initiate that? Get the final bill.
The standard, widely understood phrase is simply, the bill, please.
Short, sweet, to the point.
Exactly. Polite, direct, everyone knows what you mean.
And we also found there's a slightly different way to say it, especially in the U.S.
That's right. In American English, it's very common to hear, check, please.
Check, please.
Yeah, it means the exact same thing, just a bit more informal, perhaps.
So it's good to know both, really. Gives you options depending on the place.
Definitely. Knowing those little variations like bill versus check just adds to your toolkit, makes you feel a bit more prepared.
Good point. Okay, bills sorted, payment made. You're getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
What's a nice way to sort of wrap things up with the staff?
A simple, always appreciated closing is, thank you, have a nice day.
Can't go wrong with that.
Nope. It's just basic courtesy. Shows you appreciate this service.
And often the staff will say something similar back, right? It just ends the whole interaction on a positive note.
Exactly. It's that little bit of human connection that makes the experience better.
Okay, so let's just quickly recap those 5. We had getting the menu,
Can I have the menu, please?
right? Then telling them what you want.
I'd like to order.
Taking leftovers home.
Can I get this to go?
Asking to pay.
The bill, please? Or,
Check, please.
right. And the final, polite closing.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
There you go. Those 5 are like your core toolkit for a smoother restaurant experience in English.
Definitely. And, something to think about is just practicing them, even saying them out loud when you're alone.
Oh, that's a great tip. Seriously. It gets the phrases into your muscle memory, almost.
Yeah, so they just kind of roll off the tongue when you actually need them instead of freezing up.
Exactly. It's not just knowing them, it's feeling comfortable using them. Maybe, think back to a time you felt a bit stuck in a restaurant. Could one of these phrases have helped?
That's a good reflection point. Well, thanks for diving into these essential phrases with us. Hopefully this gives you some practical tools.
Yeah, and a bit more confidence for that next meal out.
Go out and try them. That's where the real learning kicks in.
Absolutely. Language in action.
And hey, if you found this useful, we'd love it if you could take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really helps us create more deep dives like this one.
We appreciate the support, And yeah, we look forward to exploring more with you next time.
Until our next deep dive, thanks for listening.